Hello everybody, this is Refresh, and I'm here to do a premiere draft for Aetherdrift. I'm still editing the pre-recorded videos that I did for my first versions of every one of these, but we're jumping in and doing a premiere draft already, so we'll pay our 10,000 gold and jump into this one. It's been a minute since I've done any streaming because there's just a lot going on, but I'm glad to be back and doing a little bit of Magic Gathering online with y'all, if anybody's out there, and letting you know that I appreciate you if you are joining me. I've found this format to be pretty fun so far, but I'm still early in it and I'm still trying to figure out and get my bearings in it all. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, let's see. Lifecraft engine. Choose a creature type. Vehicles are chosen types, and each creature of the chosen type. I don't know if you want to start with that. I mean, it could be really strong, but it's crew 3, and so it's like an anthem for types, and there's not a lot of types in this particular format where that really matter, right? I guess you could choose Mount if I want to play the Mounts deck. Amongst all these cards, I like the Greenbelt Guardian probably the most first. Maybe Hour of Victory is pretty good too. Sometimes you can get a little somewhere with that. Gallant Strike's not bad. Road Rage is not bad. But yeah, I'm definitely on Greenbelt Guardian because that's a beater in this format. And Engine Rat's pretty good too. Scurryfoot's also really good. But yeah, let's start with this. I don't like passing the Scurryfoot because that's going to give the player to the left of me the idea that we might have something here. So this is discard to draw that many cards for counters. That's pretty cool. It's not the same as the Greenbelt Guardian, but there's like exhaust energies there, and maybe I can get something to help with that exhausting. Ketrodon is also pretty good. That lets me stay in green, and maybe that's probably enough to keep me taking this card instead of taking something else. Let's see. Aside from the Goblin and the Ketrodon, I guess Broken Wings is reasonable. Nothing else is all that exciting. I know there's a rare, but it's an artifact sort of payoff, and I don't think red is really that much into artifacts this time around, so we'll take the Greenbelt Guardian and see where we go, or the Ketrodon and see where we go from here. Rise from the Wreck. Let's see, are any of these mounts? I don't think so, right? Yeah, this is just not that good unless I have other things to get with it besides just plain creatures. I can take the Veloheart Bike. I can take another Ketrodon. That's not bad. I'd rather cycle this than the Gravestalker if I'm going to end up in the deck, because this is just obviously a better body. If I do end up in black, the Gravestalker becomes better. I think Veloheart Bike could be reasonable too to splash, and ramp, but I think just getting a couple Ketrodons is pretty fun. And if I do end up in black, and I have cards that I can bring back from the graveyard, then that makes it a lot better. So we'll just start with Ketrodons, and I can just cycle them if I can't cast them and see what else we can get. Wouldn't mind some Veloheart Bikes after getting these two first. Flood the Engine is probably a good removal spell compared to anything else that we have going on here. There's two colors. I don't really care for this saddling thing. We don't have any mounts. This is just okay. Bestow Greatness is an alright trick. But yeah, I think I am on team Flood the Engine. Remove my opponent's creatures. I could also take Rugged Highland and just speculate on going red instead, but I think that this removal spell is good enough to take right now. That's where I am right now. So we're leaning pretty green, and then this Flood the Engine. But green is probably going to be the most popular color, my guess. So I do have to keep an eye out for this drying up really fast, because if everybody's after green, or just a lot of people are, then obviously it's not going to work out too well for me. So we'll see if this dries up. Keep my options open. I like blue as well, and I like black as well so far. I've not been impressed with white in this format. Red can be okay. I've had some success, but usually in combination with one of the Sultai colors. All right, man. What is this with the raceways having these, curls and stuff like that? Like, would you actually put this into a racetrack, or is this just like Mario Kart? Okay, what do we got here? Ooze Patrol. That can be fun. Sky Streak Engineer. That's like an exhaust thing. I guess this is okay. So I'm either taking Ooze Patrol or Sky Streak Engineer. I think that this has a little bit more potential. If I can get some of the pothole moles and stuff like that, then the self-graveyard thing is a bit more fun than the Sky Streak Engineer, which is fine. Like, it would be a decent mix with Flood the Engine, but I think I'm going to try to stay a little bit more green when there are good green cards coming my way. And then another Ooze Patrol. Okay. I mean, this is a thing. Maybe like Deathless Pilots and Chitin Gravestalkers and stuff like that might come back around. I do like double Ooze Patrol. Okay, I need a little bit of ramp for this to be good, and I need self-mill cards. So I gotta keep an eye out for that. The Ketrodon really works well with that too. So maybe these cards are leaning me towards playing like a black Reanimator style deck. So I'm gonna keep out pieces for that, like self-mill. I guess Ooze Patrol mills anyways, so that's not too bad. Yeah, so we'll see what else we get here. What are we waiting on? Oh, Super Psycho. Super Psycho, okay. Nicol Bolas is taking things nice and slow. Okay, what do we have here? Maximum Overdrive. I guess that's the trick. I definitely like that better than Stall Out. I don't care about Reef Roads. Oil Gorger. Probably not what I'm doing with this deck. And I don't think I'm going to have a lot of things to just toss with Hellish Sideswipe. So if I'm going to go black, because I'm not going blue, then Maximum Overdrive is probably the trick amongst all these cards. I guess one of these is okay. Do I take that, or do I just... I'll take the Overdrive. I think a trick here and there to protect one of my big creatures is pretty good. Okay. I could go either way here. I'm not like married to one of these second colors. There's no green in that pack either, as you can see, so maybe it's starting to dry up. But I got a couple of Ooze Patrols. So there's something going on here. Alright, Engine Mat. That's pretty good. I like the Thopterus and the Skystreak Engineer, but I think because of the Ooze Patrols that I have and the Migrating Ketrodon, I think leaning towards black, it gives me stronger long-term picks. Yeah. Yeah, let's do the rat. So I'm going to choose to lean towards a black and green sort of situation here. Locks out and Surveyor, that's fine. If I mill that into myself, then I'm going to end up in a pretty good spot if I can get to max speed. I don't know if I'll be able to get to max speed, but I also like that it gives my curve a little bit more space here, because right now I'm just kind of flat across. Let's see, anybody else coming in? Are we still with Super Psycho slowing things down? Yeah, looks like it. Alright, well. Wonder what they're doing. Are they away from their desk, or are they just taking their sweet time figuring things out? Alright, do I want this? Draw 2 cards and then discard a card. Max speed, spells you cost wellness to cast. I think Aether Jacket might be a little better. Like, this at least gets... I can use it to remove another artifact, and it's a flyer in the meantime. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't know if this will make the cut in the end, but it's a reasonable starting place. Gravestalker came back around. Again, I think that these are pretty good, especially if I can find ways to reanimate my things. So I really do have to keep an eye out for that as an option. I guess Risky Short could be okay, but we're going to start with another Gravestalker. So we have a lot of 2-mana cyclers that we can just cycle through if we need to. Alright, yeah, they're still taking their sweet time. Everybody else is just waiting. I'm really sorry, everybody. Let's see. We'll take the black card. Yeah, we'll take the black card. I don't think I'm going to play this, but you never know. Each opponent discards card. Maybe I'll play it. I'm going to take this, but not play it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's a vehicle. Crew 2. That's not great. I'm hoping not to play that. Yay! What is this? Trample 6/6 when it enters. Oh, it's like a... What is that? The... Molt Tender is really good too, but this is a really strong payoff. It drains, and then it's a 6/6 that crews for 2. Yeah, let's take that. I wish I could take the Molt Tender too, but that's not where we're... Gotta take the strong cards all we can. Carrying Cruiser's pretty good. That gets me a card back from the graveyard. Passing Broken Wings, Vela Heartbike. Those are probably the 2 other cards that are contention here, but I really like this one as a card that can get me something back from the graveyard. Because I'm especially going to be throwing these other cards into the graveyard, so... Back on Track is exactly what I want, to bring back these things from the graveyard, so I like that a lot. Passing Gravestalker, it's fine. Broken Wings, fine. And then here, you take the surveyors, one of the surveyors, or the Velohard bike. Let me see here. I think I want to ramp a little, so the Velohard bike feels a little bit better than the surveyor, but these are better done when better in the graveyard. So maybe I want one of these surveyors. I think I'm going to lean a little bit more towards the green than the black, although the fact that this can pump itself for extra mana is pretty good. Yeah, let's start with the green one. I just want to really make sure people are aware. Dredger's Insight is what I want here. I like the Lagak and the Deathless Pilot, but if I'm going to start milling things and getting value, this is probably the way I want to go. I do like Chef at Archfiend as a payoff, but again, I have these two already. So we'll put Artifact or Creature or land. Yeah, that's a lot of things I can get back. So I think that's the way to go. I would like one of these three cards to come back. I don't think they will, but take the Dredger's Insight for now. Necro Regent. Oh, I do like Necro Regent. I don't know if I'll get to max speed. Ooh, Jungle Hollow. Necro Regent, Jungle Hollow. Let me think here. I think I can take one Necro Regent. Pactal Terror is not my deck, but it is a really strong card, just not in the deck that I have. I'll take the Wicker Folk here. Don't think it's gonna see play, but it is a 2-mana card that can hold the air for a little bit, so maybe it'll make it into the deck. We'll see. That also helps shore up the 2-drop slots here, so I like that. This is probably better than like a red deck that can hit max speed faster, but I think I can still probably get there in this deck eventually. It's like the vehicle, what is it? The mouse that, or the rat that causes your opponent to discard. It's like the vehicle version of that. Alright, is it still, yeah, it's still Super Psycho. Okay, so we're going to be waiting quite a bit. Let me think here. So, let's take a look. So far, I think the deck is kind of working towards the thing. Like, we have many good pieces here, like the Dredger's Insights, the Carrying Cruiser, Back on Track, multiple cycling big creatures that I can bring back. I would want more stuff like the Back on Track, or that 2-mana spell that I can sack it for 4 to bring a creature back. So more of those are pretty good here. And we'll see what else we can get. Oh, Indu's Patrol gets pretty big for that. So the Gravestalkers get better here too, because it costs less for the number of things in my graveyard. So Pothole Moles are something that I really, really will value here. Locust Spray, I guess that's a removal spell. Point the Way, that helps me ramp. Is this good enough? I guess this is an option too. Do I take the black potential removal card, or do I take Point the Way? I think either could make the deck. I'll take this because it could be a trick too. Then a Deathless Pilot is pretty good in my deck. Yeah, I'll take that. Like if I mill that, that's great, and I can always use it to crew things if I need to. There's not a lot to crew. I guess the Debris Beetle and the Ripclaw Wrangler. I'm probably going to cut this Wrangler though. I don't think that it fits well into what I'm trying to do here. But we'll see. There's a lot of options here. All right. Silken Strength or Foul Roads. I guess I could play one Foul Roads. Do I really want this? I guess it's a trick. Yeah, I'll take the Foul Roads. I don't know. We'll see. Chitin Gravestalker. I mean, that fits in my deck. Again, I have a lot of these expensive spells, but the idea is that I'll be able to get them for relatively cheap. Due to self-mill. Again, I'm missing Pothole Mold. Those are the things that I really want in these colors. But the rest is kind of coming together. Yeah, I'm going to cut this if I can. This can, well, I don't have sideboard, but if I were playing traditional, I'll probably pull this in from the sideboard. Yeah, Surveyor. That's fine. Again, if I can start my engines some way, like with one of these, then milling these becomes pretty good too. So things that I'd like to cut if I can. The Wreckage Bricker Folk, if I could find something better for that slot. You know, the Aetherjack and the Surveyors are disposable. Oh, we got the Shepherd Archfiend on the top. So that's something that is also really good to pull back out of the graveyard with one of these abilities. I'm not playing that. And then we are on, Wretched Doll. Wretched Doll is pretty good. I like that. Risky Shortcuts, just okay. You know, this Gibrick Omnivore is pretty good too, but the Wretched Doll's surveillability makes it quite valuable. And I mean, if it comes back, I'm happy to take it, especially if I can get that 4-mana creature that can pull one out of the deck. Rise from the Wreck. Let's see how we're doing with mounts and such. There's not a lot of options. It's that Intimidation Tactics or Ripcollar Wrangler, and I'm not really that excited about any of those. So let's see. How many mounts and vehicles do we have? 2 vehicles. No mounts. So yeah, this is not looking that good. 1 mount, 1 vehicle, 1 creature with no abilities. Yeah, that could be up to 4. Am I taking Intimidation Tactics? I guess that's fine. I can just cycle that if I need to. If this comes back around, I'll take it, but I don't know if that's going to make the cut here. Vane Guardian, I like. What is this? It enters with +1/+1. Remove. No, I'm not doing this. I don't like. I like Vane Guardian. That's a nice fighter. I don't think I want any more of these. This is a nice trick on a body. Yeah. I mean, this could be okay if. Yeah, this is just. Yeah. This is something that is only good if you get it early, I think, and you get it going early. I don't want to rely on that, so I'm on team. Well, this could be good too if I could splash for it. If this comes back around, I guess I would take this too. And if I can keep an eye out for like a white splash, that's an option. Here, Ancient Vendetta, no. Why is this all... Is the art messed up on this? I'm not sure. Well, there's Blossoming Sands. See, I'm not really into Risky Shortcut or Bestow Greatness. I guess Shortcut's a way of getting a little bit of card advantage. Bestow Greatness is a decent trick, but I think I am on team Blossoming Sands. Maybe get a good white card. At this point, I feel pretty good about where my deck is at. So I just need a couple more things to really shore it up here. Then the Gostal Riders, not bad. Or Scattered Barons. I can't rely on the thing to come back. I think Gostal Rider is good enough to just take. So we'll just take it. Probably pop the Aether Jacket out at this point. Yeah, this could be a 2-for-1. So I need to cut 3 more cards here. Well, 2 more cards because Foul Roads really isn't one of the cards. So, Wreckage Wicker Folk. How am I doing on creature count? Yeah, we're doing good with creatures. Let's cut over Wicker Folk. This is probably doing the least. Although the Surveil is nice with the deck. Let's see, what else is not doing a whole lot in this deck? Intimidation Tactics, that might get a cut. Probably the first cut is the Tactics. Everything else kind of plays in with what I'm trying to do here. Alright. Last Ride. No, that's not what I'm doing. -X, -X, yeah. I have to get my life really low and then this becomes strong, but that's not what we're doing. Sideswipe is not what we're doing. It's another Gravestalker. You know what? I'm not playing any of these. Let's just take this and just throw it in my collection. I don't want that. Ooh, Grimbauble. That's a nice piece of removal, so I'll take that. Over a second Shepherd Archfiend. I don't think I need 2. Alright, now what's getting to the cut? Locust Spray, Bestow Greatness. I guess I could take a second Locust Spray. Could cycle that. I could also just take a Bestow Greatness for some push through. Probably. Let's take one of these. I gotta make more cuts now. Alright. Sneaker Regent might not get there. We'll see. So this is on the cutting block. Maybe the Locust Spray. Green Bobble. Let's see. Necro Regent? Maybe. We got the Gibrick Omnivore. I don't think it's going to make the cut this time, because I don't... I guess if I get the card that can get a creature with no text back, then it could be the thing, but I don't know. I think we're still dealing with a variety of cards here. Okay, I'm not playing that. I'm going to take the repurposing... I'm not playing the Recall Wrangler. Just take the repurposing bay for rare collecting purposes. We got the Doom Drifter. Okay, this could make the cut here. So, X or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. And then I can put the Blossoming Sands to make that work. I think I want another... We'll take the card draw here. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta make some cuts. So the Drifter might not be that good because I gotta ramp really hard and I don't really have the pieces for that. I'm gonna take the uncommon because I don't need it. I'm not. So maybe this is not worth it. Like I have no ramp, right? Yeah, I don't have any ramp. Alright, so I don't have any ramp here. I guess I could play white if I needed to, because I have a little bit of fixing. But I don't think I'm going to. I gotta make 5 cuts here. Doom Drifter. Return target artifact or creature with mana value X or less. So getting one of these big things is unlikely. But I could get back the Debris Beetle, for example. One of these oozes. The Fang Guardian. That's not as good in sorcery speed. Okay, let's cut. Okay, we're gonna make some cuts here. So I think Risky Shortcut gets cut. I don't really need that. It does refill me, but it's fine. I think the Necro Regent. Here's the deal. I don't have a lot of ways of starting my engines early. So while this is good, I'm really concerned that I might not be able to actually get it going. So that can get cut. I might not need all of these at the top end too. So I gotta think about that too. Especially since if I don't get the right number of mana, well, I guess I can just cycle them. So a little bit of that. Grim Bobble, Locust Spray. My removal is the Grim Bobble and the Locust Spray. Maximum Overdrive. Crew. Yeah, that's fine. These 3 are pretty good. I guess Bestow Grace Nest gets me another little piece of interaction. This is a Drain and an Easy Crew creature. Yeah, I guess I like this as another Resurrection card ability effect. So I think it does make the cut. That means I gotta cut 3 more. Do I remove the Ketrodons, the Gravestalkers, the Archfiends? All other creatures get -2/-2. I think most of my creatures would survive that, right? And the ones that don't, yeah, eventually a lot of them would survive that. Do I cut? It's a lot of expensive cards, but they all cycle, so there's a reason to keep these in, because in some sense they're like over here. This gets it from my graveyard back to my hand. Okay. I think the Greenbelt Guardian doesn't fit into the actual plan, but it's just too strong to cut. Ancient Rat will hold things off till I get where I need to get. So I think I'm on, maybe cut some Surveyors, maybe cut one or more of these top end cards. I think the Chef-Hit Archfiend has enough potential. Though again, 7 mana is tough, especially without any sort of ramp in this deck. Which, I mean, I have some ways of getting my lands back. For example, the Dredger's Insight. And I have some ways of fixing the top of my deck with these. And does Carrying Cruiser? It does not get a land back. Maybe I cut the Locust Spray. It feels like it can do a lot at -1/-1, but sometimes it's just not enough effect. Let's cut that. Okay. Yeah, but 1 mana can be quite the surprise. Gotta think about that. Okay. Maybe I cut 1 Gravestalker. Because it's just... Maybe 1 Ketrodon. It's a really good thing to get back, but I only have 2 ways of getting cards back from the graveyard. Like the Dune Drifter and... I wonder if the Chitin Gravestalkers... No, that's a mana value, so who cares about that? Yeah, so this is going to be hard to get back with the Drifter. Let's see. I guess I have a number of 3 Get Start Your Engines effects here. Yeah, I wonder. I think I'm supposed to cut one of these. I'm just not sure whether it's the Ketrodon or the Gravestalker or the Sheffet Archfiend. So, between these 3, this has 2-for-1 potential. This is just a big body that stabilizes. This can be way cheaper. It's between these 2, I think. This is also a potential game winner. Let's cut 1 Ketrodon, I guess. Mostly because this can be cheaper, so it's actually something that I might not need ramp to play. These 2 are kind of like the top-end revive things that I bring back from the graveyard. Let's see, how are we doing here? Pretty good so far. So now we're cutting... Maybe I cut one of these Surveyors and call that a day. I keep 1 of each. Yeah, let's try that. We'll cut 1 Loxodon Surveyor, and maybe this will be the deck. We'll give it a shot. Alright, we're going to just make sure my quests align. Blue and green, green and black, black and blue. Yeah, okay. Seems good. Let's go. See how it does. Alright, waiting for an opponent. Yeah, I'm not really fond of this particular theme. I think if this were all just set on one plane and everything were thematically consistent to that plane, this would feel less just kind of all over the place. I think the set is fun to play, don't get me wrong, it's just this theme. Like, the race thing just wasn't doing it for me. We're up against Nagao. And I don't love the fact that I don't have any green, but I can cast 2 and 3, so I think I keep it still. Yeah, we'll Deathless Pilot into the Gustal Raider. It's troublesome. Alright, I don't have a good thing to hit this with, so we'll do this. I guess I can maximum overdrive on a future attack. Not blocking, you got me. Instead of playing the Gustal Raider, it's an option. No, I think I'll still hit them. See what I get. Anything? Sideswipe. I think we kill Spin Out. Sideswipe makes them have to sack their own things. So count on luck, Aether Jacket. Okay. They have some good stuff here. No attacks. I'll trade these 2 for this if I need to. Okay, that's fine. They're on 2 mana. Okay. Alright, we got our stuff here. I don't think I'm in a good place to attack. Let me think. Do I keep maximum overdrive for blocking purposes, or do I play the Dredger's Insight or the Ooze Patrol? I think we play the Dredger's Insight and hold up maximum overdrive. I think that's pretty good. What do I want back? Ooh, Grim Bobble. That'll kill the Gilded Goda. That seems good. I think the Fane Guardian is not so surprising anymore. So, yeah, let's take the Bobble. And then we can shoot the Gilded Goda to reduce their ability to draw. I mean, they might be able to draw some out here, but this is fine for now. Holding the floor. Ooh, they drew their land anyways, so good for them. Okay, sure. Alright, we hit 5 lands. This is going to get 2 things back. This will be able to block this thing. I don't like this thing, so let's see. Let's go to combat. I will swing with the whole team, and I'll offer maximum overdrive if they want it. Okay, they're taking it. Great. We'll play the Ooze Patrol then. So we're getting at least 2. 4/4, that'll block that. Alright. Yeah, that's annoying, but that's life sometimes. Okay. Lots of options for them. If they wanted to shoot my Ooze Patrol, they could with the Hellish Sideswipe. There's no real use of either jacking my Grim Bobble. Jacketing my Grim Bobble, that is. We'll see. Okay, yeah, they got a 2/2. Alright, Ketrodon, I can't cast yet. That's fine. I think we're just going to swing with the team. We have maximum overdrive up if we need it, so this is fine. Yeah. Yeah, they should know something's going on. That's fine. Oh, that's fine. Oh, those are all fine choices. Okay. Maximum overdrive this thing. Great. And we'll just pull out the Mutant Surveyor. That seems good. Yeah, we can get the Deathless Pilot back if we need it, so that's good. Okay, so they're going to shoot it with that. Yeah, that's fine. I still have the Surveyor coming up, so that's fine. Hey, and I got a land, so it's just Ketrodon time. Alright, let's swing. Just play my big boy. We got the lands that we need. We can cast all this stuff from the graveyard. Seems good. Yeah. They just stumbled on mana really hard, so it was going to be a hard game for them. Alright, starts with a win here. Let's see how we do going further on. Too bad I don't have any Pothole Moles. It would have fit really well in my deck. We're going up against Clockwork Pair. Okay, that's cool. Alright, we have our colors. 2, 3, 1. I like the 1, 2, 3. Right on curve. Keep. Let's see what they're up to. Cat and Spectral Tiger. There's a butterfly here. Nesting Bot. Okay. What is this? 1/1. When it dies, create a 1/1. Oh, that's annoying. What do they got? Something else? Oh, okay. They're on some sort of saddling thing going on. Deathless Pilot? Yeah, there's no reason to attack. Just hold down the ground. Okay, no attacks. I don't like this Nesting Bot. It's pretty good. Definitely makes it harder for me to just chomp in. I guess swinging with this isn't bad now, though. Yeah, let's go with the Deathless Pilot. I'm happy to trade this. Alright, we have a 3-3 now. Lots of block capacity. Okay, that's a 3-4. It's a big one. So now you can, yeah, saddle that and then swing in through the air. It's troublesome. I need a way to punch through. I don't have that here. I guess we can play this as a defensive card. Right, the glider is going to do most of the punching for now. Yeah, unfortunately. I'm probably going to toss this Ketrodon and then back on track it if I draw another land. It has reach, so it should be able to stop the glider. Keep doing the thing. Seems good. Okay. Yeah, that'll do that. Yep. Keep punching. Alright. It's good. They're gonna turn on their speed for sure. Alright, I did not get what I wanted, but that's fine. Let's Dredger's Insight here. See if I can draw out something. Yay! I want... Here... I guess I could take the Ooze. There's already 2 things in the yard, so it's a 4-mana 4/4, which isn't that amazing. Let me get the Forest, actually. Make sure I can hit my land drops. Then I can pump this, or I'm probably gonna... turn that... put that away for now. We'll see. I mean, cycle this to back on track it. Well, I guess I could draw out at this point. So we'll see. There's options here. But I think getting this down is of the highest importance here. Yeah. Because you're just going to keep punching through the air. Okay. Yeah. They're going to get 2 things up through the air. So that's how they're getting through. Lifelink and indestructible. It's annoying. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take these. No blocks for now. Because, well, yeah, there's no point. I'm going to take a beating. But this should be able to stabilize me a little bit at least. So to make sure I can get it back, because I don't want to lose a little bit here. So we're going to cycle this. Go back on track it to guarantee that I get it back. No, we draw the land anyways, so that feels bad, but such is life sometimes. Back on track. Get back you. And then we'll get some life back, so that's helpful. We can't really attack, unfortunately, but we'll find our opening at some point. We have this, so that's a way maybe that we punch through. Do they have removal? Oh, that's annoying. Nice. That's a really strong card. Yeah. You've got me. I'm not sure that I have a way out now. They just have too many good things. And this Veteran Beast Rider is going to get me with its untap ability. Like, if these didn't untap, that'd be a whole other thing, but what am I supposed to do now? I guess swing in the ground with something, and then let's see if they offer a trade. I doubt that they'll do it, but we'll see. Swing with you. Okay, swing with you. They're gonna let it through. That makes sense. They've got to be smelling the trick that I have. Okay, Wretched Doll, Chitin Gravestalker. Just go wide. I think I'm losing in the air at this point, but we got to do what we can. Yep, they're swinging. They're gonna leave things back. They still have 4 cards in their hands. They're short on lands, but they're still killing me because they have this. I think if it weren't for this, I would have stabilized, but obviously it's not working out too well for me here. So I got 1 turn to find an answer for this, or this. Or do they have more removal? Let's see what they have. What do they have? Yeah, this is where the broken wings would have been good. I would have just popped this back and then... Sure. That's fine. It's not fine. I mean, this is... Oh, this will save me a little bit of time, so I guess that's good. Okay. We'll go to combat, and we will swing with the Surveyor again. I doubt that they'll block it. I think they just take it. Yeah. Okay, so this will save me one more turn. So we'll do this. Then we have the overdrive if we need it. This is my attacker, I guess. And then I have multiple things I can do, so end the turn. I live one more turn. 5, 6, 7, right? Yeah. I live exactly one more turn unless they have some other way through. I can't believe that doing all this was just this thing. So annoying. Well, it's really the combination here. This is the really good combo. We're gonna swing in the air. Yep. And that's 7, so I still live. So again, I need an answer, or 2 answers really. Alright, let's surveil. Because swamp is not an answer. Go back to my turn. And that's not an answer either. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to do team crew. And then just see what I can do. Alright, crew. Play this. And go team. I don't think they can risk their flyers, right? Because that's 8, 9. So 9 damage going through. Yeah, that's the counterattack. So 6, 7 damage going through. This will get me 2, they'll drain for 2. Can this go to maximum speed? Or no, nothing here cares about maximum speed, right? Yeah. Oh, this cares about maximum speed. That doesn't matter. Okay. Let me think. If I can get rid of this thing, I'm still going to die to the battlefield glider. Well, I got to do what I can. Yeah, so let's do this. I'm going to die to this and this. That's what's going to happen. They still win. I don't think there's any way for me to get out of this. Sure. Yeah, you got me. Pop this. Yeah, good game, you got me. There's no way for me to win. But we put up a valiant fight. I just didn't have what it took. Let's see if I had anything. Nope. Alright. Yeah, you got me. Oh, and you had that on top of it? Oh, just... Okay, sure. Alright, that's fine. They could have just saved all our things, so they're just showing off at that point. Well, keep on going. Wow. My opponent really... I mean, they for 3 mana, like, chunking me down so badly was... They just had all the right stuff. I need more secret reach creatures, I guess. Is that a reason to put more Ketrodons in my deck? Actually, let me go back. If my deck is weak to flyers, then I think more Ketrodons is actually a good thing, right? As opposed to the Gary Stalkers. Let me see here. Do I have anything else for flyers? No, right? Yeah, I don't think I do. So yeah, I think cutting the Gravestalker and then adding the Ketrodon back in is probably the way to go. Let's give it a shot, at least. See how it plays. Yeah, so now we're just waiting to see who we're up against. Hopefully we'll do a little bit better this time. This is a very flowery looking thing. This is Amonkhet, looks like. Yeah. I mean, like the story of this Amonkhet, this set also was kind of like ridiculous. Like there are animals that are running, flying things. Like how do you even like race like that? Like what is the deal with that, you know? It's not great. I wish I had another land, but I think I'm still keeping this. So I can do this to surveil out to what I need. Oh, well, we got another land. Great. That's great. Then I'll probably play the Greenbelt Guardian. No, the Wicker Folk is still a reasonable follow-up play to this. I can throw some things in the graveyard if I need to. Definitely throwing the Surveyor in there, because I've got enough things to cast. Do I keep the maximum overdrive is the question. And... no, I think I want more lands, right? So yeah, let's toss them both in there. Do the removal for the Wicker Folk? Kind of almost doesn't matter, huh? Well, we're gonna play the Surveyor first to turn on the engines, and then we'll swing to speed up engine drawing. This is crew 2. Surveyor could crew it. If I can get to 4. We'll see what they have, though, first. Hacked Altair? Yeah, gross. Okay. That's not going to be easy for me to punch through. So this can get to be a 4/5 if I pump it twice. It's probably good enough to swing with it. Let's see what happens. My guess is that they don't block it, because why waste trade their Pact Altair for 2 pumps of a Mutant Surveyor, right? Yeah, didn't think so. Then let's play the Ooze Patrol next, probably. Actually, Debris Beetle's pretty good. Let's play this. That's a big smasher. It's 5 mana. Well, they've got to have something else. I think they're playing the Artifact deck is my guess. Sure. So that's just nothing. Okay. It's fine. Means that they're not doing much blocking this time. If I could... this is where that sacrifice card is good when you're up against the blue deck, but you're not always going to be up against the blue deck. Yeah, they saw that they probably can't block me, so that was the right play on their part. Let's swing. Okay. Alright, we're up to 4. I could draw this, but I think what I want to do is to cycle this and see if I can get a land. That's not a land. Okay, that's fine. Let's cycle this and see if we can get a land. Land? Still not a land. Okay, well, that didn't work the way that I wanted, but that's fine. Yeah, searching for lands is probably the way to go here. Yeah, just swinging. That makes sense. I don't want to block with the Mutant Surveyor with the Pact Altera. Don't think they want to block the Memory Garden either. Alright, well, let's keep swinging with this. I think I don't want to give away my hand here. Okay. Play that. And then this is +2/+2, so that can't really trade for that. I think we just play either the Deathless Pilot and the Greenbelt Guardian or the Ooze Patrol. The Ooze Patrol is fine here. Lands? Oh, rats. Alright, well, we have a 6/6, so that's fine. And we can, if we just draw one land, I can back on track one of these Ketrodons, so that'll help quite a bit. Yeah, I'm swinging there. That seems reasonable. No blocks. You got me. They have another creature? Another follow-up? I'm getting squeezed on lands here, so I'm the one that's feeling pretty bad here, but we'll see what they have. Like a 4-mana 6/6 is pretty good. No, that's fair. That's a big thing for a little thing. Let's see what else they have. It's a card that I wish I had now because they flooded my engines, but did not get the land. That's fine. We're still going to swing. Yeah. Go to combat. Swing. I don't think they're blocking. They are choosing to block. No, they're not. Well, in that case, I'm just going to let it through. Let's... The Deathless Pilot. Maybe counter that. Wow. Resolve. You can totally counter that. I'm just going to get that back from my graveyard. Now I play the Greenbelt Guardian. I feel better. They've got a lot of cards. I have a lot of ways of getting things back. Yeah, I'm not blocking. You can hit me. Can you drain me out? What do you got? Speed Demon. Ooh, nice. Yep. Okay. I got the lands. Alright, I'm going to swing. This becomes a 5/5. It trades. I can bestow greatness to just punch through anything, right? Yeah. I think we just swing with the whole team. They're going to have to block. And then we'll just bestow greatness for the win. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Plus 4 is the win, right? I think I had that correct. Yeah, my opponent was on the back foot quite a bit. I think that they maybe have been drawing the wrong side of their deck or something. Or maybe I just playing to curve was the way that I got there on that one, on this one. Anyway, keep it going. Still haven't finished a single quest. Alright, what do we got here? We are... Ooh, I'm initiative. We're up against AOA. In bronze. Interesting. Matched down. This is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Like, the Wicker Folk can help me get what I need. I don't think I'm playing Grim Bubble on one, so I can play this Foul Roads on one. And then shoot a thing if I need to shoot a thing. That's not a thing I need to shoot. So I think we're going to play probably the Wicker Folk. Yeah, probably the Wicker Folk. And then see what's up. Next, we don't need... Ooh, Archfiend. Let's toss that in there. I think the Rat is pretty good. You know what? I don't know what they're up to. Blue... You know what? I don't think the Rat's going to be that good against my opponent's colors either. Let's just toss these both in here. Yeah. smaller. Sure, sure. Those are all too big for me to punch through. Let's see. Yeah, let's swing with the Wicker Folk. If they block, then I can Grim Bobble them. I don't think they'll block, though. They just take it. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you choose to block. And you choose to lose your blocker. Oh, okay. I got that. Sure, sure. Oh, interesting. Okay, they're just gonna race for the damage. Cool, cool. Nice plays, nice plays. Let's see. Deathless Pilot? Probably not. Let's just smash into Rebeetle. Seems good. This will block. Yeah, we'll go swinging. And then play the Rebeetle. Drain a little. I can't crew this with the Wicker Folk, so it's just like now we're gonna play the Pilot and start smashing with the Beetle, right? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna use this Grim Bobble when I get a chance to, because it'll power up the Ooze Patrol. Yeah. Sure. Come smashing. Good plays, good plays. Drawing cards, also good. I think I Deathless Pilot into Grim Bobble next turn. Smash with the Debris Beetle. Yeah. And then I need another green probably here. And then play the Deathless Pilot. Yeah. Let's go ahead and suit this thing up. Do some swinging here. This will let me surveil 2. Yeah, let's surveil 2 at the end of this. See if I can get something more interesting. Staying defensive. Okay, let's surveil. I'm gonna definitely get rid of lands at this point. I'm pretty good on them. Treasure's Insight isn't bad. Wretched Doll is not bad either. Which order do I want these? Let's among the milled cards into my hand. Let's pull the Wretched Doll first. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So we'll play the Swamp. And then we will probably do this with the Deathless Pilot again and just swing again. They have removal, they have removal. Such is life. Swing. Go. I'm guessing that they have to have removal at this point, right? Maximum Overdrive. I think that's a fair play, if they have that. Or Bestow Greatness? Well, that would be fun. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm still getting the damage through. Oh, I see. No damage through. Alright, alright. That's fine. In this case, let's play the Ooze Patrol. Seems good. Yeah. It's gonna be a nice big creature. Yep, 7/7. Wretched Doll is following up. It's too bad I lost some of these things. I would have liked to have had them back, but this is where we are. This thing can be chumped indefinitely, so hopefully they don't have the right chumper. Alright. We're going to swing with you, and even the Wretched Doll can get in there. I think that's fine. Let's keep the Wretched Doll back. Actually, I like that surveil ability quite a bit. Chumping. Another Maximum Overdrive. Oh, Siphon Fuel. That's pretty cool. Alright. Good play, good play. We'll give him nice for that one. We'll Greenbill Guardian. And then while they're tapped out, before they can do anything else, we're going to exhaust this thing to make it big. And then we'll put the Swamp down so that we can surveil on the next turn. Still have big things coming in. I'm not blocking that. You're hitting your max speed here. Let's see what else they have. Something good, I'm guessing, right? What do they got? Tapland. Okay, okay. Definitely had to pitch every single land that I see now, because I've got all the lands that I need. Ketrodon's good. I'll keep the Ketrodon. Alright, let's swing again. They must have another trick, is my guess. Copy of, okay. Sure. So it's a 3-3. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to trade this for their clone. Uh-huh. Damage. Yeah, you got me. Is this the real one? Yeah. Let's do it that way. Sure. Good play, good play. Let's play the Migrating Ketrodon. Keep things exciting. Turn. Do I have any way of getting something back? I lost my Carrion Cruiser already. Yeah, okay. I still have it. Okay, cool, cool. Good play, good play. Sure. No blocks, you can hit me. Get your 1-1, sure. Let's look for something a little better than this. Survivor, it's okay. It can tussle with what my opponent's got going on. We're gonna swing with the Wicker Folk for sure. And then we've got the Survivor coming in as a blocker. And then end the turn. Oh, I did this in the wrong order. I should have played this and then attacked. Gotta remember that. I keep doing that. Get stuck with a play your creatures on your second main prompt, and then I promptly mess up. I guess I could bring this. I can turn this into a. Oh, that's good. All right, nice. That's cool. Sure. Will I trade that for my Loxodon Survivor? Absolutely. Absolutely. That'll draw me a card. Okay. Eventually. Nope. Don't want the lands. Ooze Patrol. That's a nice follow-up. Nice and big and smashy. Oh, didn't want the lands, so that's good. I have an 11/11 that's starting to come in, so also good. My ground is held, so no attacks on the turn. I'm going to get smashed in the sky, which is bad, but this is the life that we're leading right now. They can chump 2 turns, and I think they beat me in the sky. Well, I have a chump coming, so that's helpful. Okay. That's a thing. That's another chumper. Yep, I'm not blocking that. Okay. Let's make sure I'm not drawing a land next turn. Yep, that's making sure I'm not drawing a land next turn. Titan Gravestalker is a big beast. Let's go swinging with the Ooze Patrol. Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely don't want to take lethal. We'll play the Gravestalker. Cost me 1 mana to cast this. Okay, sure. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. That's a really nice system that they have there. Five, 4 is definitely attacking. Whatever, if I end up trading, you know, that's a life I'm willing to make here. Wait, do I block at this point? Yes. I think so. I think we force him to use the thing. Yeah. Okay. So they're just doing that. That's fine. Have a big play. Oh, nice. Well, I think they got me with that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat Achik unless I have removal directly for Achik, right? That's not going to do it. I mean, yeah, that's not going to get me there. I need an answer for Achik. That's not it either. Can I... Well, I guess I can hold the ground. So that's the thing. If I use the Dune Drifter and I get... I need... Oh, I can't even cast it. My force isn't there. Okay. Well, yeah. I think they got me. I can hold out for a turn. They're probably too wide for me. If I swing with this, then that gets big. Yeah. Yeah, I think you got me. Good game. Good game. I've lost. There's no way I'm winning that one. If they didn't cast Achik, yeah, I mean, there's a chance I would have been able to muddle them down, but man, that's something I'm not gonna win. Oof, that hurts. All right, well, I finished my quest, so I'm gonna open some packs and call it a night here. Oh, I finished multiple quests. All right, so let's open one of everything. Here's our murders pack. Let's see. This is an aggressive format. Shadowy Backstreets is not an early pick here. I liked On the Job because that was a good payoff for the aggressive decks. This, I feel like this might be slow, but it does ramp. This flying that creates 2 back creatures. I think I would take On the Job. I just remember this being really good in this format. Thunder Junction. What do we got here? Buried in the Garden. That's my pick. I don't need... What is this guy? When you commit a crime, put a counter on him. It triggers only once, as long as it has 4. That's strong, but Buried in the Garden was really strong, so that's my pick. Yeah. I don't think anything is anywhere near as good as that, so that's the pick there. Bloomburrow pack gets us these cards. And then, of these cards, what is this? Whenever you catch 4 or greater, draw a card, gain a life, and put a counter on her. And then exits the power... Okay, that seems cool. I like that. This is good too, but I think I'd start with Helga and see if I can make the Frogs deck work. That was pretty good, if I remember correctly. Probably were not too bad of a splash. I thought that this was pretty cool, the Blacksmith talent, but I think I would want like the creatures to put the weapons on first before I bother with that. So Helga's the pick there. All right, Duskworn packs. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we're gonna open 2 foundations. We got too many of those. Let's see. We have Demonic Council. No. Gremlin 2. You discard and draw. That's okay. Oh, I like this one. Valgoth's Faithful. Probably that's a pick. Oh, actually, Moldering Gym was pretty fun too. Yeah, I think it's probably between these two. I think I'd start with the Faithful and see where it goes from there. And then we'll open 2 foundations pack because that's a lot well over my 30 desired under 30 open packs. Raise the Past. That's interesting. I think I would take that for funsies. I think Twice was pretty fun. Let's see. I don't want to take Firebrand. Archer. Sage is pretty good. Sage. Raise the Past. Probably start with Raise the Past. See if I can make a deck out of it. That'd be a lot of fun. We got another pack here. What do we have? Exemplar of Light. Yeah, this was really good. Fire Annihilation's also really good though. Maybe this is the pack? Or this is the pick? Being able to exile a thing is really strong. No, I think I still take this. I mean, it's a 4-mana 3/3 flyer, which is just okay. I just need to get any life, you know, like Felidar Saviors are it. I think there are enough ways for me to get life that I think I want to take this first. Being a flyer is also helpful, but there is an argument that the Fiery Annihilation is pretty good here, and I like the Felidar Savior quite a bit too. Alright, Aetherdrift Alchemy Pack. This, I'm just going to look at the alchemy cards because I don't really play this format. Let's see. When it enters, conjure a card named Hangerback Walker onto the battle. Well, that seems fun. Start your engines and get a Hangerback Walker. Yeah, that's probably my pick. That seems really cool. Start your engines and then it becomes a 2/2. If you're the starting player, it enters tapped. Oh, that's crazy. But I think I take this. Alright, and then our Aetherdrift pack gets us these cards. What do we have here? We have a Raceway. No, I'm not taking that first. Start your engines, yes, but colorless. Not really what I'm trying to do in this particular set. Aether Siphon. This seems pretty fun. I like this. I like Haunt the Network too. It's probably one of these two. Like, yeah, I don't think any of these are strong enough to take first. So this is uncommons. Do I want probably the double blue makes it hard to take this first, but this is a win condition. And then Haunt the Network is also an interesting win condition. Where these two actually are very synergistic with each other. I think I would start with Haunt the Network because this is like a creature as well as just being an artifact. So this is probably something that I'd want to pick up on the wheel if I can off the Haunt the Network. And this is the thing that gets me the creatures and the artifacts and a drain to potentially finish my opponent off. So that's the way to go. So I'll start with Haunt the Network, choose Aether Siphon second as the second pick in this pack. And that would be it for me. Let me know what you thought about the draft and the games in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you like this stream, sorry. If you would like to see more of my streams, you can hit subscribe. This was Refresh. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Good night.